All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of 6 to 9 Minutes with Chaz, and I'm here with Trevor Tobin.
Thanks for having me.
Yo, thanks for coming out, dude. It's a beautiful day in Nashville. We are on the pedestrian bridge. We got Nashville, the city, right behind us. A bunch of pedestrians walking by, giving us the looks. I wish I brought my shades so I don't have to make as much eye contact as I'm making right now. Also, I'm starting to squint a little bit, but hey, we out here. So for anybody who doesn't know you, doesn't know what you're doing, like, who are you? What do you do? What's the scoop, bro?
Yeah, I'm Trevor Tobin, host of Sounds of Nashville Podcast, original artist out of Nashville.
That's it, yo. That's it. Just give me that. Just original artist. I run Sounds of Nashville. Dude, well, that's awesome. Sounds of Nashville is a really cool podcast that recently you guys featured me up on season 2. And so you guys feature new artists basically. It's pretty much, is it weekly now? It's like you're going weekly or is it?
We were filming weekly for a while. Now we have a lot of content.
Yeah.
So
you're like 9 seasons prepped.
Yeah, we've shot through season 10. So that'll be coming out through August.
Wow.
A lot of content.
Yeah. And how many artists?
We're releasing one episode a week.
Okay. So it's like a release every week. And then how many artists have you done so far?
10 seasons, 4 episodes per season, so 40 artists.
40 artists in town?
Yeah.
And then that's between season 1 through 10. So like in season 1, you guys did at a different location than you did seasons 2 through 10, right?
Season 3 through 10 is with Blue House Band.
Oh, you're right. I'm season 3, not season 2. Oh,
I was just going to let it slide, man.
Bro, correct me. We're on camera. Correct me. I actually, as I said season 2, I started to question. I was like, I think I'm season 3. Geez, I do that all the time, dude. But
just fix it in post with like the hard overdub. Season 3.
Yeah, dude, that's it. But it's a kick-ass podcast, dude. Like, it was a really cool experience going in there, singing with the band. Also just like being treated more like an artist rather than like me having to be like Mr. Producer Man all the time. So it's kind of cool to just go in and focus on the art, and got to bring in a couple of my boys. I got Hugh G in there, I got Luke in there, and then I got my buddy Lori in there. And so it was just like a lot of fun. And then, I mean, yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. I've been loving all the drops as they come. What's going on with you also do regular music as well, like not regular music, but you also do like your own music, your own original stuff.
So one album with the Blue House Band has already come out. Another album is dropping May 1st.
Jeez,
that's
dude.
While we can. And then this weekend, recording the next album to have album 3 in the works.
Album number 3, dude. I couldn't even get album 1. Dude, album 1 for me, I had to like force it into like this live studio recording thing just to get it done, and I packaged it as an album, but I still have yet to make like the full real album. You're 3 ahead of me, dude. How do you do it?
Well, I mean, a lot of it goes into kind of the writing process.
Okay.
So from working with the Blue House Band, that's even improved the process.
Yeah.
Because I already just try to document everything that I do. So if I'm driving, just hit record and record whatever comes to mind and then edit down later. But with the Blue House Band, with the Nashville numbers charts, it's great. So I can write my song, create the chart, and then the band will be
pretty
all
much
set
nails
to just play it. So we could do everything first take. And so one day of filming content and recording, you could have an entire album done.
Yeah. As long as you chart it right. That's my weakness, is I'm the worst at charts. I actually just had Alex over earlier last week. I think it was Friday. He was helping me out laying a couple electric guitar tracks down because I'm producing most of my stuff, but still need some help on some parts. But dude, he came in, he laid them all out, and I just sent him the tracks. I was like, here you go, bro. He came out with 4 beautiful charts for my songs, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, I forgot. I didn't even think he was going to chart these. And now I'm like, ooh, I get to like pull these out at artist night and have it blast and just kind of like let loose a little bit more. But because the work kind of already got done.
Yeah. I mean, that's a great thing about recording with the Blue House Band is then you get the charts for all the songs that you recorded. Same as anybody that's featured on the podcast, the band is charting the songs, so you can get the band to send you those charts, and then you can use that for that band backing you up, or any band in Nashville.
Yeah, I got 3 charts from you too. There, it Sounds of Nashville with this 3 new songs, and that was a blast. All new ones to come out. Hopefully next year those will all be dropping. And then, Champagne's out, but yeah, that's crazy, dude. What else was I gonna say? It's like, yeah, you're working on Sounds of Nashville. You've got the personal project. You've also just been a big part of Artist Night over the last, I guess, like 2 years now. You've been kind of like, you started just trickling in. You're like, this is so cool. This is so fun. And then all of a sudden you're like, how do I get involved? And little by little, then you were running sound with us for a while. Then you were running some of the green room stuff. Now you're like working with artists doing the Sounds of Nashville podcast. So it's like the timer's cutting me off. But it's really cool to watch the journey, like, as it goes from somebody who like came into town and kind of just caught wind of what everybody was doing and found a way to express that and like kind of take your own wind with it. So, but anyways, like, so that's a little bit about you, but what's like 3 minutes back on the clock, kind of tell us a little bit about, you said that you're about to go in for recording your new album. Like, what can we kind of like expect coming out of Trevor Tobin and Sounds of Nashville world over, the rest of 2025?
Yeah, I'm just trying to always challenge myself with writing songs, so excited to get this next album out. But at least for Sounds of Nashville podcast, we're releasing an episode each week, and then we're getting on more platforms. So we're already on Spotify and YouTube. Now we're going to expand out to being on Rumble.
Okay.
And also breaking out the full-length podcast into smaller segments. So it's already 3 songs with the backing band and then an artist interview, but breaking into each individual performance to be out, and the interview highlights on YouTube.
Dude, so much content.
Yeah.
Content King, 40 artists,
Yeah.
3 songs each, interviews with each of them, then little clips and stuff. Dude, that's a lot. And then you've been working, I know you've got a whole background team going on right now too. You've been working with Ryan Romano too as well. He's another talented artist in town. He's been helping out with he's a great producer too. He's like been doing a great job on the mixing, and I know he's taking up some of the editing, and like it's just cool to see all that, dude.
Yeah, it's great. We've been building out the team, so same way that with Nashville Pop and Artist Night is slowly gotten more and more artists involved to make that night run more smoothly with the podcast as you build out the team and find other artists that have good skills to complement it. So I ran into Ryan just at a show. I was playing drums, and he was playing guitar, and we got talking and found out he's a video editor. And I'm like, all right, well, here we go. So he's awesome. So because he does it all. He does the full audio mixing and mastering, and then the full video editing. So just whenever we shoot something, just give it to him.
You just keep him busy. That's what it is, dude. That's awesome, bro. I love that. What kind of, you said earlier we were talking, I don't think you mentioned it on the podcast, but May 1st, you got a second album dropping, right?
Yeah, May 1st, my album While We Can is coming out. So
dude, While We Can. And how many songs you got on that one?
That's 11 songs.
11 songs. And now, you said this the other night too. It's like you've been songwriting for a hot minute, dude. You've got like 80,000 songs in the pocket or some astronomical. I don't know how accurate that number is, but that's scary accurate if it is.
It's accurate. I've written a lot of songs. I occasionally go through and count from where I had the total before to make sure I got a pretty good number on it.
Jeez. Yo, the timer is going off. That means we've got 1 minute left. Songwriting guru, songwriting maestro, actually. Bro, thanks for coming out and meeting me at the bridge today. I know it's actually, the sun got kind of hot today, I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually starting to sweat a little bit, but we got a nice little covered cloud right now. You got your protection with your sunglasses.
Yeah.
I'm still roasting a little bit, but dude, this was a blast having you out and just kind of getting to chat some more. Just for anybody else, where can they find you? what other information closing statements, man? Like,
Yeah.
lay it out.
So on Instagram, Trev or Tobin. Then for Sounds of Nashville Podcast, we're Sounds of Nashville Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify. So check it out.
Heck yeah, dude. Well, it's been another episode of 6 to 9 minutes with Chaz. We've got 2 seconds left on the clock. And that's how we do it out here. Thank you, Trevor, for coming out. Appreciate you, bro.
Me, brother.
And we'll catch you guys next time.